Loketi.
Today I'm so excited to be here, and plus our topic today will be a very interesting and very exciting topic. That's why, and I'm so glad that we will talk about these things today. But first of all, I want you to take up your notebook and then answer these 3 questions using your own words. And I will give you only 2 minutes to do it. And after that, we will discuss it afterwards. Just think about just answer these 3 questions, and then we will discuss it after. What do you mean by business? Or what business means to you? You can use your own word, write down anything that you know about business.
Business information. Value. Business information.
You have 15 seconds. How many persons who own or manage their business? This question depends on your number 2. Five seconds.
Okay.
And stop. Okay, let's look at number 1. Vittorio, can you read question number 1, please?
What you mean by business?
What do you mean by business? So, can you explain what this business means to you?
Business means making money out of doing service or selling the goods.
That's great answer. So, what do you say? So, business is a firm or enterprise or an entity that they provide goods and services to customers, yeah? And in exchange, the customers, they can give them goods or services or money. So that's what business is. And number 2, name one business organization running here in Lae. Just one.
Oh, one. Finland.
Foodland. Okay. How many persons who own or manage that business?
One.
1? You think so? Here in Lae, maybe 1. But there are many stores. There's many Foodland stores around here in the island, right? So that's good. We will talk more about business when we move on to our lesson. So right now, today, this is our content objectives, or this is our main goal. So after today, after you leave the door, then you will be able to learn these things. But first of all, I want you to read it with me, our content objectives. Ready? Read. Students will be able to identify the 3 different types of business ownership. So that's our main goal. Right after our class today, you will be able to identify the 3 different types of business ownership. Now you already know there are 3, right? So maybe one of them is your answer for number 3 in our bell work or 2 now assignment. So, and our language objectives, Mittori, can you read it please?
We will be able to describe the 3 types of business ownership and cite examples from the local community.
Okay, so this is how we are going to learn about our main goal today in class. You will be able to describe them. All those 3 different types of businesses, you will be able to describe it and also cite or provide examples from our local community or from here in Laie or wherever you were from. Is there any question? Okay, now there is a reason why we study about business. Because business is a very, is huge here in America. And then most people in their American dream, that's their goal. Most of them want to build a business on their own. Am I right?
Yes.
So that's why it's so important for us to learn about business, and we learn how to create or to make our own business. Who wants to work for themselves one day? Or who wants to have a business by their own? Me too. So I hope after this lesson, you will be able to understand and you will be able to choose which one of the type of businesses that you want to create in the future. Okay, now, if you look over here, here are some of the business. Is some of this one looks familiar to you?
Yeah.
Yes. So most of these businesses, there are so many, but after today, like our objective said, you will be able to identify them because they're different ownership. Okay, there are 3 types of business organization. 3 types. Number 1 is sole proprietorship. Say after me. Sole proprietorship. Proprietorship.
Proprietorship.
Sole proprietorship.
Sole proprietorship.
Partnership.
Partnership.
Corporations.
Corporation.
Okay, here are the 3 main vocabulary we will talk about today. And then, but first, before we move on, I want you to look at all these vocabularies. In order for us to be able to understand the lessons more fully, you have to know what are these vocabularies stand for. So, what I want you to do now, I want you to pick only one word from our list here, and then turn to your partner. I want you to discuss the meaning or anything that you know about the word itself. So just pick one, turn to your partner, discuss with him or her the meaning or anything else that you know about the word. I will give you 2 minutes to do that.
I will pick
What is the words that we will talk about?
sole proprietorship.
Sole proprietorship. Okay. So, what do you know about that word? Do you have any idea what's
I
that?
think soul means like one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that one is managing by one company.
I agree with you because like what you said. So, but proprietorship. I think the word proprietor is own. Someone own a company. So like what you said. So someone or one person who own a company, right?
Yeah.
Or a business. Do you know anything else about the word apart from that?
I have no idea. Proprietorship.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, time's up. Now, let me ask this group over here. Can you explain, come to the front and tell the class what is the word? First, mention the word and then explain the meaning.
Alright, class. We picked this one, sole proprietorship. So we thought this business is owned by one person because there is a word sole. So this means one. And we didn't understand the proprietorship, but maybe it's about business. So we thought this business is owned by one person.
Okay, thank you so much. That is excellent. Thank you. Okay, you have to press after. So that's these two give a clear explanation about sole proprietorship. And I will just talk about the second one, partnership. If you just look at the pace word over here, what is the pace word in this word? Partner. So partner means how many people?
Two.
Two. So partnership is a business that is owned or managed by two or more partners. Yeah? So sole proprietorship is owned by one person and partnership is owned by two or more partners. Okay? And number 3 is cooperation. So cooperations come from the word what? Cooperate. Yeah? So you work together as a group. So cooperation is there are many individuals, they can form a business by themselves. Maybe it can be like 10 individuals and they want to share like, you know, their monies, and some who have a building already, so they can cooperate together to form a business. Now, is there any question with all of our vocabulary?
No.
Good class. Now we will move on. Okay, this is just like just an addition to what we talked about before. Vittoria, can you read the definition?
Yes. A business that is owned and operated by one person.
That's sole proprietorship. Thank you. So, owned by how many? One person. So in 2000, 73% of all businesses in the US were sole proprietorship. Look at the percentage over here. That's over than 50%, right?
Yeah.
So majority of the business people here in the States, they all what? Sole proprietor. they want to own their own business, you know. They just want to be the boss, you know. They want to manage the business on their own. So now you already know that sole proprietorship is so popular here in the States, right? Okay, let's move on. Here are some of the examples of the sole proprietorship businesses. Some of them are seafood bar. They're owned by how many? By one. Okay. Okay, partnership, I will read it. A business or firm owned and run by two or more partners. Like what we discussed before, that's when you look at the word partnership, partner, you already know that they are owned by two or more. In 2000, partnership accounted for 9%, only 9% of business organization in the US. So, sole proprietor was much bigger number, yeah, than partnership. Okay? See? When those two, they make a contract, they own the business. Same here. Look, there can be two or more partners. They can create a partnership business. Okay, cooperation. I want you all together to read it together with me. The meaning. Ready, ready, go.
Organization
Owned by and operated for the benefit of those using its services. Profits and earnings generated by the cooperative are distributed among the members, also known as user owners. Okay? Here's organization. Like they were owned and operated by those using their services. Like what I mentioned before, yeah? If somebody who's a millionaire or have money, and then somebody who have a lot of land, and somebody who have a lot of equipment that they can help the business. So those people together, they can cooperate together with their service, using their services, you know, to create that cooperation. And then there are profits and earnings generated by the cooperative distributed to the members. So each members, when they have profit in the company, they will all distribute it the same. Okay? And over here, ready, read. A form of business organization that is recognized by the law and having all the legal rights of an individual. So all of the individual in that organization, they have the rights to claim, like that's the law, yeah? So if somebody will like have commit fraud or steal or something, they, according to the law, they have the legal rights of an individual. They can sue that person, yeah? Next one, they have the right to buy and sell property, enter into legal contracts, and to sue and be sued. Like what I mentioned before, okay? They have the right because it's in the law, yeah? And they can make legal contracts with whatever business that they want to. And the last one, in 2000, cooperation were 19.9% of business organizations, but were responsible for 88.8% of all sales. So if you compare the three, what is the most popular business do you think here in the States? Sole proprietorship. Okay. Next one is cooperation, and the last one is partnership. Okay. Any question? Okay. If you look over here, here are the examples of corporations here in the States. There are so many of them. And this is not all. If I have to keep track of all of them, I will not going to have space to list them all. But see, Nokia, Lexano, NEC, Black & Decker, GP, Mobile, most of these, they are all cooperation because they have so many individuals that they cooperate to run that business. Okay? All right. Now, right now I want you to work in your groups. Okay? Turn into your groups. So you will be in group of 4. So 4, 4, 4, 4. I want you to draw and dare to compare. I want you to draw all these 3 circles and listen to the instruction. Using the interwoven circles, list the similarities and differences between sole proprietorship, partnership, and cooperation. So you list the differences over here, so much space, and then the similarities on the inner circle. Okay? Is there any question? Okay, if you have any question, raise up your hand. Let me know. I will just go around and then help you with any questions. Can you check the lunch time? It's going to be 1 minute. Okay, now we will discuss this after this. So can somebody just tell me what is one similarities of all these 3? What are the similarities between those 3? Mitori? Sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation. Give me a similarity between sole proprietor and partnership.
Sole and
Partnership?
They are popular.
You're both popular? Sole proprietor is, but partnership is have only 9%. You think they're both popular?
No.
I don't think so.
Partnership. They don't make lots of profit.
Excellent. They don't make a lot of profits comparing to cooperation, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we come to the end of our class and I will give you our exit card. Complete the worksheet individually. And if you have any question, let me know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.